Hello friends, welcome to Crafting with Mary. If you are new here, thank you for joining. If you have been with me before, I'm so glad you came back. I'm going to do some unboxings today of, these are 4 kits that were at Joann's, sold through Joann's fabric shop. That is closing down, and I had seen people posting about them, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta stop at Joann's. I have one literally that I could walk to. I'm fortunate that I have a Joann's, a Michael's, and a Hobby Lobby all within like a mile of me, and then there's all of them probably within 5 to 10 miles again. In different directions, but the ones that are right by me, 2 of them are pretty much right next door to each other. They're literally like less than a quarter of a mile away, like a couple stores in between. And then the Hobby Lobby is maybe another half a mile from those, so they're like in my backyard kind of. But so I ran over there and grabbed a few of the ones that I liked that were left. So I did, when I unbox them, or when I open them up, you're going to see they're kind of like, I opened them up to make sure everything was in them, because, you know, you're buying them and you're not going to be able to return them. So, but let's take a look. Start with the biggest one. And, oh. So this is GERBERA Vase by EVE IZZET. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that right. It is a 43 by 51 centimeter or a 17 by 20 inch. It is a round kit from Diamond Art Club. So I'm not going to go over all the stuff. We're just going to open it up and take a look at everything that's in here. So we have our little sticker on these still. And this is, oh, I need to do that. This is the warranty and insurance card. I need to make sure and fill that out. So we're going to set these off here. And then this is a little kit, so it just comes with this little, oh, this is an old one. So it still comes with this very little tiny boat tray. You know, you get your pen with the single placer, and it has a multi-placer. And then you also have, oh, that doesn't even have your squishy for your pen. And you have 2 plates of wax. And then you have some baggies. So that is just your very basic toolkit. And then let's take a look at this. So pretty, so full of color. So even though I have all of these craft stores right by me, I don't go into them all that often, only when I'm really looking for something particular. And every once in a while I'll stop and look, you know, what Diamond Art stuff do they have, and mine don't seem to have a ton of Diamond Art stuff. Sometimes I see people post stuff that their store has so many things, and I'm like, I'm so jealous, because ours does not. So, now this has step-by-step instructions. This is the old little pamphlet, so you get your instructions in there of how to diamond paint. And then we have our our sticker sheet. So these are all individually cut, and it looks like we have 4 ABs on this. But look at that, it's just so pretty. And I don't know if I've just overlooked this when I've been there before, or if they didn't have it when I looked last, or what. But this is just such a cute little pretty kit. So we have our Do What Makes You Sparkle Diamond Art Club, our Legend and Legend. And then the kit information down here shows it is legally licensed, so the artist is compensated. We have a discount code here, and then socials and your lifetime warranty information. But you do need to fill out that warranty information. Go in and take care of doing that for your kit if you get them from anywhere other than Diamond Art Club's website. You have to do that. So here is the beautiful color palette. So this one will work up really nice and quickly. And I'm not going to pull all of the special drills out, but I will just quickly. So we have these first three. So our first one's orange, our second one is green, then we have a blue, and then we have the white. So quickly, so all of these orange spots through here and here, all of these orange spots are going to be an AB. All of these and a little bit here and a little bit throughout over in here. And then we have quite a bit down through here. And then our green is indicated by the number 2, and we have it up here, over in here. Nice patch of it through here and here. A bit of it over in here. And here we have some nice patches of it through here. Down in here, there's quite a bit in here. Down in here, there's quite a bit in here. Gosh, that is so pretty. There's so much color going on in this, you guys. This is beautiful. If you have a Joann's, stop and see if they have some of these kits still. I don't think there was another one of this one, but I might stop in there again and see if I can grab some for people that don't have access. And I'm not 100% on that. I might try. I am getting ready to go out of town here this weekend, this coming weekend. So I might try and see if I can try to do that for people, because these are just such beautiful, beautiful kits that I obviously must have overlooked before or something. So then number 3 are blue. Why do I not see a ton of that one? I see a little bit through here. A little bit through here. A little bit right there, I think. Yeah. Glare on there. I couldn't quite tell. So there's not a ton of that one, but it's a pretty blue. A little bit right there. All right, and then we have the white. So a lot of the white you see here is all that. There's quite a bit. Yeah, all the white. There is another color, another lighter, like a ecru maybe mixed in there, I'm wondering. A very light tan beige color, but most of where you see the white is going to be an AB on there. So again, there is that color palette. What a beautiful, beautiful kit, you guys. That is so pretty. I don't know how I've passed it up before. If I've looked and it was there, I don't have a clue, but very, very pretty. If you can, get out and get one before they close up. So I'm going to pause you while I open up move on to the next one. So I'll be right back. All right, so here we have Shimmering Succulents by Peggy Collins. It is a 33 by 33 centimeter or a 13 inch by 13 inch round kit. So I have the one that came from Diamond Art Club, not Joann's, the big one that's just succulents from Peggy Collins. So when I saw somebody posting that, I'm like, wait, what? There's a big one, because I also have her stained glass flower garden one, and I have the big one and the small one too, so from Amazon. So I'm like, oh, I gotta have it, right? All right, so this one was a little tough to stick back in there, because like I said, I made sure to check out all of my stuff before I walked out of the store. So this is the warranty, card that you fill out. Stick that over there. Oh, this is the upgraded toolkit. So get your pick and twist pen. It does have the white putty in this one. And the new upgraded tray, which is a little bit smaller, but you have your other multi-placer and another single placer and a pad of wax in there, and you also have, let me put this back on there. I'm kind of going through this kind of quick. I wasn't planning on going through this, but it was a different one, so. And then you have your extra putty and your baggies. All right, get back in there. Or not, why can't I? Oh well, I'll set it off to the side. I can't get it back in there. And then you have your thank you for your purchase. And I am going to, I'm sorry, I'm kind of skipping through some of that, but here is our sticker sheet. There is a lot of blues and greens in there. So we have 2AB. What is K? Is that a metallic? Electro, I believe they call it. And a fairy dust and a crystal, I believe. Wow, there's a lot in this one. All right, let's get it out and take a look. This is a little baby kit. But look how pretty. I'm going to get it to roll back. But look how pretty that is. It's a baby of the big one. Like, it's just a cutout of the much bigger painting. But that's so pretty. It's really pretty, you guys. There's not many drills, but let's see the color palette. Yep, there is the metallic one, which is electro. It's kind of hard to see when there's so few. It looks like right there is the crystal, which they call iridescent, I believe. There's one of the ABs. But yeah. So there is the color palette. Looks like a lot of blues and greens in there, obviously. But quick look at, so we have the 2 ABs. One is like a pale yellow and one is like an aqua blue. So the pale yellow is going to be here. Some of this outline up in here. Here and here, and then the second AB, there's a patch of it here and a patch of it here, quite a big patch here, quite a bit in this one, quite a bit up in this petal as well, a little bit through here and some down in here. Then we have the is it K, I believe, is electro. I think, yep, it's going to be, I'm sure. But all of the rest of this outline, all that like brownish outline, that is all going to be that drill. That is going to be so pretty. And then this L, which is their iridescent. Where is that? Okay, so we have a little here. Oh, it is a little bit of the outline as well. Not as much, but some in here and here. And a little bit over in here is going to be that. And then we have the fairy dust, which, oh my gosh, this they really did a lot of blinging on this. So there's quite a bit of it down here and through here. Big, huge patch here, here, here. Patches all through here. A lot of that. So, you guys, this is so pretty. If you're able to get to a Joann's and you like this, man, try, because really, really pretty kits. So, all right, I am going to put this one away and I will get the last two out. All right, so we have Rene's Bouquet by Jenny Westenhogsfer. Hopefully I say that right. And it is a 22.8 by 30.8 centimeter or 9 by 12 inch. It is a round kit. And then here we have a Garden Party by Carol Robinson. And this is a 22.8 by 22.8 centimeter or 9 by 9, also a round kit. So I am going to not pause in between these two kits because they're so small. I just pushed it out of the way on the table, but I had to cram stuff back in here, you guys, when I was checking it at the store. These boxes are so small. Come out. There's the warranty paper in there, and I want to get it out. So, again, yeah, see, I had to kind of cram stuff back in. We have our warranty information. And we have, so I thought it was kind of funny because they put the thank you thing in there, but this does not fit in there. So it was kind of interesting. And as you can see, I kind of, like I said, I kind of crammed it back in because I couldn't get it. That box was so small. I'm not going to go over this toolkit. It's the same as the last one. This I'm not going to go over either. But let's take a look at Rene's Bouquet. Here is the sticker. Gosh darn it. I kind of messed that up, didn't I? Oh well. So guys, 47 colors in a 22.8 by 30.8 centimeter kit. That's a lot of colors. But it looks like we have, wow, one AV. And that looks like one iridescent and 1, 2, 3, is that 7 fairy dust. Holy moly, you guys. All right, let's take this little baby out and take a look. This thing is going to have so much bling on it. But of course, you know, I will probably add a little bit more. We'll see, because I don't know what they'll be left to bling out. They have quite a bit on there. But look, it's just really a cute little Rene's Bouquet. A cute, cute little painting. Let's see if I can get that to lay down better. But yeah, just look, it's just little. Just little. And there's the drills, the color palette. I know it's kind of hard to see that, but I really don't want to go digging through it. I'm just kind of trying to do a quick video here showing these, but so yeah. Let's see if I can find. So we have a yellow, like a mustard yellow AB. And that's up in here. A little bit right here. See one random right here. And then we have, excuse me, the iridescent, which is also a crystal, so that there's a few up in here and here, a few up through here, and a few over in here. Then our first fairy dust, man, excuse me, is like a peachy, corally type color. And that is up through here and up in here, a little bit over in here. Then we have a light, very light pink. That is over in here. I see some up through here. A few over in here. And then we have like a bluish gray, which is the plus sign that is a fairy dust. So I see that down in here and over here. Through here and through here. So kind of this jar has a lot of that fairy dust. Then we have a green, which is the equal sign, and I see that through in here, a little bit through here, some over in here, up here and here. And then we have a blue, like an aqua blue color, and that's through here, kind of outlining this area here where the top of the water is, and then some down in here. a little bit up in here. And then we have an orange, and that's here. Some in this flower center and over here in this flower center as well. A little bit of it here. And then we have a pink. And that is up in here and in here. We have a patch of it there, through here and here and here. So there is quite a bit in there. It's not very much, but, or not very, I should say there's a lot of specialty drills, but not like big lots of any of the colors. So this is just a cute little kit. I can't wait to be able to do this one. So yeah, again, run to Joann's if you have not. And I'm sorry if you don't have one by you. But here is this next one. And again, I had to cram these little boxes. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do they even get these in here? I don't have a clue. Again, that card is stuck in there and I want it out because, again, there's the warranty card on this one. The toolkit, I am not going to go through and open that. Again, they did the same thing. It didn't fit. But here we go. Here is this image. Garden Party. And again, 70 colors, you guys, for a 22.8 by 22.8. That's a lot of color. Oh my goodness. So there's that. Oh, I forgot. So we have, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 AB, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fairy dust. So there's quite a few of the special drills. In this teeny tiny painting, you guys. I can't believe this has so many. Oh my gosh. Look at the legend, how small, you guys. Look how teeny tiny that has to be on there. That is so tiny because there's so many colors. That is so crazy. I was just looking to see color confetti versus color blocking, but it's really not. I mean, there's, you know, it's color blocking confetti or confetti color block. I don't know, however you want to say it, but you can still use a multi-placer. It's not like onesies here and there for the most part. I mean, there is that, but not a ton of it. I see a lot. You can still use your multi-placer, but so Garden Party, and here is, let's see. There is the color palette, a wide variety of colors in there. Let me see, I don't even know if I can, I don't know that I can even read. Oh my gosh. So our first AB is an orange. And I see that right here, and right here, and right here. And then the next AB is a green, and I see that, let's see, here and over here, a little bit in here. That's it for that. And then we have our third AB, and that's a blue, so I see that here, and a little bit in here and through here. Then we have a fairy dust, and that's red, so that's quite a bit in the center here, and we have a little bit over in here. Then our next fairy dust is like a mustard, so we have some through here and up in here, over in here and here. And then a yellow, we have here, quite a bit of this one here and around here and here. Over in here, down through here and here, and up in here. Some there, in case I didn't say that. And then we have a blue, So that's here and here, here, and here. Oh, little bits of it up in here. And then a green, so that's down here and here, a little bit over here. Here we have quite a bit. Over in here. So that's all I'm seeing, but anyway, just a tiny little painting. Sometimes these are kind of nice just to work on between, you know, bigger kits or between events or things like that if you're into doing events. So yeah, so cute little kits from Joann's. Maybe you were able to get these, maybe you were not. Try and get there. If you haven't, try and get there before they close up. Or I know people have been buying them extras and selling them indie stash groups for those that can't get out and get them. Unfortunately, that day I did not grab extras. I don't know why. Where my brain was. Sometimes my brain is in La La Land, and I don't think. But so yeah, if you're able to get your hands on these, go out and do it. I don't think they have them online. I guess I'm not 100% sure, but I doubt it if people weren't able to get them online that were looking. So, but yeah, like this video. If you enjoyed it, well, yeah, like the video if you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. And subscribe if you have not already. Totally free. It just gets, you can turn the notifications on and you get notified of any other content I put out. And it also helps get my channel out there to others that may enjoy it as well. So I appreciate you watching my video today and going through these kits. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Let me know if you got these kits. Maybe you got them. But yeah, so, and I hope to see you in the next one.